Kendrick Lamar has responded. What do I think of the song? I think the song is what it look like TV.
I am back. What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did ya miss me?
And we back with another one, man. It's a great Tuesday today. Kendrick Lamar has finally responded. We all been waiting for this. And if you ask me, the first 45 seconds of the song, when he's on that relaxed beat and he's flowing smooth, the song is building up to be something extremely special. Then when the beat switched, can we be honest about when the beat switched and everybody's going all crazy? When the beat switched for the first part of his quote unquote flow, sounded like he was about to cry to me. Then he jumped into his regular pocket and it seemed like he just rambled on for another 4.5 minutes. I thought the song was trash. If he would have kept the idea from the intro, I think he might have had a chance to have a banger on his hand. But if you ask me, that was trash. Drake is up 2-0 on him. Because that song right there, that was not the one. Matter of fact, I was disappointed. I walked away from that song more disappointed at Kendrick Lamar than anything. Because I give it to an old washed up rapper like Rick Ross to go on the whole colorism thing with him. Want to keep poking at the fact that he's half black and he's not black enough and this, that, and the other. I get that to an old washed up rapper that's reaching for attention like a Rick Ross. But for that to be one of your angles and for that to be one of your consistent angles all the way through the song, and you supposed to be the pro-black rapper, but when you get in the diss, one of your strongest and most repetitive disses is that he's not black enough and you're taking away his right to say the N-word and his blackness doesn't measure up to your standards. And that was disappointing and that was super corny in 2024. Like we gonna be the ones that's gonna judge each other like that in 2024, and that's cool. You wasn't more lyrically inclined that you couldn't leave out the comments about this man's skin. For anybody out there that's on some, nah, I'm bugging, I'm wrong. Back in the day, when America wasn't the America that we know right now. And I'm just going to be real with this. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm just going to be real. Do you want to know what the weak behind white men used to do back in the day? When they felt someone was better than them, or their masculinity couldn't match that man's masculinity, you know what they used to do to certain people? They used to discredit them just because the color of their skin. That was the clown stuff that they would do to try to get a one up when they felt like they couldn't compete or they couldn't compare. They'll just start trashing you because the color of your skin. And how is that any different than right now? You ain't got nothing else to say about that, man. Or you had plenty of things to say about it because you rambled on for 4.5 minutes. But in order, I guess, to make it to 4.5 minutes of rambling, you had to break down a minute of talking about the color of his skin and how he can't say nigga no more because he not black enough and so forth and so on. Like you so black that you got the authority to take away N-word passes and who could say the N-word or not. Like it's crazy and it's corny. And besides that, the beat was horrible. That beat was horrible. How did y'all think anybody was going to want to listen to that beat for more than 2 minutes? You want to use that beat if it's going to be a beat switch coming right after that. That beat was not the 4.5, 5-minute beat. That beat was horrible. He could have wrote that first beat forever and been on to something. But you switch it and try to get him on this aggressive. And let's be real, man. Nobody's going to believe you with all this aggression when you 5'2" when your first album was Good Kid in the Mad City. You were supposed to lyrically take fam head off and you didn't. You lyrically did a whole bunch of rhyming, but To me, it seemed like you really didn't have too much to say. But try to take his blackness away and the shots at him not being a good dad. That was a good line. And instead of pushing P, worry about Pusha T. But it was not 6.5 minutes worth of material in the song, man. You wasted a good 4 minutes of my life. This could have been 2.5 minutes. Or you could have broke this down into literally two songs. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. When I was going through the comments section, they was acting like this was the best song they ever heard and they liked. And I'm sitting here a little confused. Try to listen to it again, but I had to really, really hold on to listen to the whole first 6 minutes and 24 seconds. It seemed like we just started going in circles after the 3-minute mark. But anyway, y'all hit me up in the comments section. Tell me how y'all feel about it. I ain't feeling it. You asked me, Drake up 2-0. I hope Drake dropped tomorrow and apply extreme pressure because I know Drake got like 5 of them ready. And that was my whole thing. I was going to do a video today about how Drake undisputedly won because we still haven't heard anything from dude. But you got to get Drake his credit. He said he wasn't going to drop last week because of Taylor Swift. And what happened? As soon as that cycle over, he dropped. So he was right about that. But I can't even fault Kendrick for that. Taylor Swift is a monster. She was clearing up everything last week. But like I said, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. If y'all have made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here.